So, hi dear Scorpio, very very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a journal, no contact love reading for all the Scorpio Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising for the month of April 2026. Roles can be reversed also, action can be from your side also, and if it is not resonating, definitely this is not your story. Please don't try to force yourself to fit into the reading. Sometimes the messages are definitely not for you. Please keep that in mind. Okay, and for personal reading healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. And for tarot reading course, self-love course, and Ho'oponopono masterclass, two links are given below. So let's start. Scorpio, the person that you are in no contact or no communication with, their current feelings for you right now. We have the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Six of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Swords. Deep down, this person is feeling defeated. This person is feeling like this is the end of this chapter. This is the end of the story. At the same time, this person is feeling like, okay, the worst is over in their life when it comes to this love and relationship portion of type of energy in their life, right? On a surface level, like the energy that they're aware of. Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups, Six of Swords. They are feeling like they should live their life to the fullest. They should just open up to new people, new situations. They feel like, okay, they should just keep moving forward in their life, and whatever is supposed to happen, whenever they are supposed to meet the right person, the right kind of energy, they are going to meet them. Okay, all they have to do from their side is to just enjoying their life, keeping their energies open, and keeping their energies open to the idea of connecting with the right kind of person, right kind of energy, and whosoever is supposed to be there for them whenever they are going to meet them. Okay, halfway. Okay, so according to them, they feel like this chapter between you and them is over, and along with this chapter between you and them is over, the worst is also over in their life, and now they're feeling like, okay, moving forward, having fun, connecting with multiple people, keeping their options open, and they feel like the right person, the right kind of energy is going to meet them halfway whenever it is supposed to happen. And now they are just in this energy of taking a chill pill and moving forward towards calmer water. So right, this person is feeling like just chill and have fun, and the right person, the right energy is going to enter in their life at the right time. This is what they're feeling very strongly. Let's see what this person wants from you. What are their intentions for the situation between you and them? We have the Ace of Cups, the Empress, and the Magician. But bottom of the deck is the Three of Cups. This person wants to enjoy their life. They want to be in light-hearted kind of social kind of energies where they are living their life to the fullest, having fun, going to the parties, going to get-togethers, meeting new people, making new friends. It might be like hurting you when I'm saying all these things to you, but this is what they're up to. So they want to keep their heart open to the idea of connecting with a new person, new energy, with whom they are manifesting a lot of growth and expansion and happiness. Scorpio, it might hurt you, but I don't think so. This person is in love with you. Forget about love. I don't think so. This person is even thinking about you. Maybe from time to time they're getting the fleeting thoughts or energies about the situation between you and them, but they're super open and super ready to the idea of connecting with a new person and moving forward in their life. They're manifesting growth, happiness, and family kind of a dynamics. They're manifesting that kind of person with whom they can have kids, with whom they can get settled and have a beautiful, happily ever after kind of an energy with. Okay. So I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. This is what I'm getting, so I'm telling you this. Let's see what action is this person going to take towards you, if any, by the end of April 2026. We have the Ace of Wands, the World card, and the Strength card. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Pentacles. They are going to put in the effort and energy in that direction where they know they are going to get some kind of good results at the end of the day. So this is somebody who wants to build some kind of situation in their life step by step, but they definitely want to put in the effort and energy only in the right direction, which is not the direction towards you. From time to time, they might think about you. They might feel like, okay, they should connect. They might get that restlessness for some time, and then they are going to be like, okay, butterflies, calm down, restlessness, calm down, I'm not going to go in that direction because that's not the right direction for me. So why should even try, or why should I even think about going in that direction? What's the use of even thinking about going in that direction when I know nothing good is going to come out of that? This person is not in love with you anymore, Scorpio, period. That's it. They're not in love. They don't know, like, of course they know about your existence, but they don't care about their about your existence for the time being. I don't think so this person care about your existence or non-existence on this planet Earth. From time to time they get this fleeting thought that I might connect with Scorpio, but apart from that I don't see them crying or begging or chasing, nothing like that, honey. It's like, um I might be bursting your bubble or something, but this is not something that you wanted to hear, but definitely you needed to hear. Let's see the guidance here for you guys, Scorpio, in this situation for this month. We have the King of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Six of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups. Okay, for some of you, you guys still might be considering this person as your soulmate or something, but deep down you know that this person is not your soulmate, and you know that very, very well. Hmm? For others of you, you might be trying to manifest a soulmate kind of a dynamics, but whenever somebody is trying to enter in your space, or whenever you start liking somebody, you shut down. You guys are like, nope, no, 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 I'm not going in this direction ever in this lifetime. Okay, so the guidance here is the King of Cups and the Nine of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. In order to manifest this soulmate kind of a dynamics that you guys want in your life, you guys have to be emotionally very, very grounded, emotionally content, and emotionally very, very clear, crystal clear, that this person or this situation is gone. It's not here anymore. This person is not in love with you anymore. This is the kind of emotional maturity you should have right now, and this understanding and clarity that this person, this situation, this connection, this bond between you and this person is over. Okay, and you have to keep your guards up for this person, not for love in general in your life, for everyone and everything around you. And you definitely have to find a balance within yourself, like a balance between a practical side and your emotional side, because your emotional side is continuously waiting for this person to show up at your door, maybe just for a closure, I don't know, maybe for some of you for a relationship. But deep down you know the truth that this person, even if you are going to consider this person as the soulmate of your life and you're never going to meet anybody like them, they are not your soulmate. And for attracting your soulmate, you have to have the crystal clear clarity that you should let this person, this situation go out of your system, out of your life completely, and then slowly but surely let your guards down and have a balanced kind of emotional and emotionally and mentally balanced kind of energy. Either you are too emotional or you are too practical, and both of them is not serving your purpose of manifesting your soulmate in your life. Wow, so this is what I'm getting for you guys. Cool. So let me answer one of your questions related to this particular situation of your life. This portion also might or might not resonate. If it does, good. If it doesn't, don't worry too much about it. Just let it be. If you're not going to get a clear cut yes or no, then you can take the message as the guidance for that particular situation if you feel like. And I'm going to give you 10 to 15 seconds to get the answer. If that's not enough for you, you can pause the video and unpause whenever you feel like. So let's start. You can close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, ask your question 3 times in your mind space, keep it short, simple, and precise, and your time starts now. Okay. Okay, so the answer to your question is listen to your intuition. When you pull this listen to your intuition card, you already know the answer that you're looking for. It is calling you to develop and nurture your intuition, where answers lie within. This is also one of the cards that might come up if you keep asking the same question over and over. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in. Scorpio, we'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.